The Wall Street Journal conducted an investigation of prices, online prices charged by the company Staples. And they highlighted the following story. This woman was actually living in this side of town, and this other woman was living in the other side of town. Now they were both shopping for a staple from the company Staples at the same time. Now this woman was quoted a price when she pulled up the staple in her computer browser of $15.76, while this other person was quoted at a lower price of $14.29. So essentially, the different people were being charged different prices depending on some characteristics that Staples was collecting when they were browsing the web. Now, the Wall Street Journal published this story as a way to demonstrate how biased and how bad our companies are charged different prices. But as it turns out, companies do this all the time. Just a few examples of the companies charging two different prices to different people. Happy hours, people who actually go to the bar, let's say at 4 or 5, when there's not a lot of people who want to drink, usually pay lower prices than people that go to the bar at, let's say, 9 or 10 p.m. Coupons in the newspaper. If you're willing to cut a coupon in the newspaper and bring it to you to the store, you're gonna pay a lower price than someone who doesn't take the time to cut the coupon. Again, the company is selling the same good to two different people at two different prices. Senior citizens also usually get discounts in most places. And then one of my favorites is Black Friday. This is when people actually wake up really early the day after Thanksgiving in order to take advantage of discounts that are offered by the stores if people are willing to wake up really early. In the extreme, they sometimes sleep in front of the store the day before. But if you're willing to put up with this aggravation of the line and waking up early, you will pay a lower price than the people who actually buy the good at normal times. In fact, financial aid is actually one of the, by college, is actually one of the most popular examples of price discrimination. Most of you who are attending college usually pay different prices after you account for the financial aid that you receive. The financial aid that you receive is going to be a function of of a lot of information that your parents provide the college, and most importantly, their income. And by far the experts at price discrimination, that means charging different prices to different people, are airlines. The airlines are very, very good at determining what is the demand they face on their product. So usually they're very good at charging people different prices depending on different criteria. So usually in a flight, everyone on that flight usually pays a different price. For instance, one of the things that airlines do in order to separate consumers is to charge a lower price to people who are willing to spend a Saturday on their trip, because this sends a signal to the airline that this is probably a person who's not traveling in business and therefore has a lot of flexibility. So the willingness to pay of this person that's on vacation is probably a little lower than someone who's in business and has to be there at a particular time. this woman